Okay, for those people who watch my videos pretty regularly, this may not be the normal video for you. I'm coming up with this video based on the various text comments that I come up with. It's more so, I just have a question I really need to get off my chest. It's not specific towards Jehovah's Witness, although in general I feel it is. My question is, what's wrong with questioning things? What's wrong with questioning beliefs? It seems to me every time I'm questioning a belief, I'm getting questioned myself. So let me ask you a question for those people who converted to being Jehovah's Witnesses. When you converted from, be it Catholicism, be it Protestantism, be it Lutheranism, be it Muslim, be it Hindu, whatever you converted from, even if you were a Shinto or a pagan, why did you convert to being a Jehovah's Witness? The general consensus that I'm getting from people that converted to being Jehovah's Witness is that Jehovah's Witnesses had answers to the questions they had. Okay? And when they went to their priest, if they went to their spiritual advisor and they asked him a question, they were met with scorn, skepticism, and sarcasm. Okay? But the Jehovah's Witnesses, they had an answer to their question. So let me ask you a question here. When someone asks you a question and you immediately attack them, what are you accomplishing? What do you think you're accomplishing by doing that? Okay? Because when you engage in an ad hominem attack against someone, if someone asks you a question, and let's say, for instance, let's not even say it's me, okay? We'll completely ignore my search for the truth here and my search for answers to the questions that I've come up with. Let's say a study is coming across my video, okay? They click on my video, they watch the video, and they say, oh my God, you know, that's a good question. Or even if an active witness who's kind of teetering on the fence between leaving and not leaving, they come across my video and they're like, you know what? I've had the same exact question for the last 5 years, and I can't seem to get an answer. When you post a text comment to my video, and all you do is either engage in an ad hominem attack against me, where you just try to destroy my character, destroying the questioner as opposed to the question, what do you think you're accomplishing for these people? These people see my video, they say that's a great question, and then they're immediately attacked. Does that really encourage them to go to an elder in their congregation with their question, or does that encourage them to just deep seed the doubts until it finally explodes and they end up leaving? I'm just curious. What are you accomplishing by doing that? When I started these videos, I was expecting text comments for sure. I was expecting attacks. I was expecting a lot more video comments than I got. I'm really kind of sad at the fact I didn't get as many video responses, because I feel that's really how you open a debate, and especially making it out in the open. I don't know if it's part of Jehovah's Witness nature to suppress their doubts. I don't know if it's the fact no one wants to be openly questioning a belief. I don't know if it's the fact that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses lead double lives. The one thing I really wasn't expecting when I did these videos was the amount of personal messages that I would get. I'm getting really close to triple the amount of private messages than I am text comments. And 8 out of 10 of those personal messages saying, I have the same question. I'm thinking the same thing you are. I don't understand that. Have you gotten an answer yet? Hey, I totally agree with you. Here's another scripture that supports that point. Whatever it may be. Now, another thing is, I'm getting at least 2 messages a week, at least, from studies coming up to me and saying, I'm studying with Jehovah's Witnesses now, and that question kind of come up in my study, or at least, and I'm reading a Watchtower, and that question came up. Why are these people attacking you so much? Are they going to do the same thing to me if I question? What if I become a Jehovah's Witness and some of my questions come up, some of your questions come up? What's going to happen? Are they going to attack me the same way they attacked you? And I'm sorry to say, through all the various text comments that I'm getting from actual witnesses, I have to tell you studies out there, yeah, they're totally going to attack you. None of your questions are going to be considered legitimate. You're just going to be considered an apostate, or you're going to be considered weak in the faith. So look, man, I'm really sorry, but apparently that's the answer. So any active witnesses who are actually going to comment on this video, I'd really love to hear, first off, What are you accomplishing by doing this? What are you accomplishing with all your ad hominem attacks? What do you think what do you think that's going to solve? When you don't answer the question, all it does is raise doubts that you even have an answer for the question. Okay, so folks, let me just close this video saying, for active witnesses who want to comment on this, great. Please comment. What are you accomplishing by ad hominem attacks? So far, the studies are turned off. So far, the active witnesses are turned off. Those who are questioning the faith are turned off. What are you accomplishing?